Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to Fast Friday Open 7-4. I am Nitro6003. Joining me here in the commentator's booth today is Solo 2044. How are you today, sir?
I am hanging in there and getting ready for this Fast Friday.
All right, so just want to review our runners for you. We have Cal, we're going to call him Calvin919 in the road green today. We have Cole Power in the road blue. On the right-hand side, we have Lemmy in the road red. And in coming in with the yellow today is WinFox 470. So this is should be an interesting seed here with the 7-4. And hopefully we won't have anything crazily weird hidden on this Fast Friday.
Yeah, with the basic item placement, it should be pretty straightforward.
So we should be getting underway here in just a moment.
Nitro, do you want to explain for our viewers who might not know what Fast Ganon 7-4 is?
So automatically, we know for sure it's 7. I believe the first one is 7 for Ganon, 7 for Ganon's tower, right? And then the 4 is for killing Ganon, if I remember correctly.
That is correct.
And so Fast Ganon means we don't have to go into GT unless all 4 swords are there for some ungodly reason, or 3 out of our 4 swords are in GT. That would really be the only thing that we would absolutely positively need. But other than that, we should be, like I said, having a quick seed here. We'll have to wait and see. But again, so 7 crystals to get into GT and then 4 to kill Ganon. So that's what the 7-4 is.
Yeah, as you were saying, basically the only reason why you would need to go into Ganon's tower is to find a sword upgrade, or maybe even the silver arrows are hidden.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess these runners are not gonna go through GT for silvers, to be quite honest. But you never know. If it was me running it, yeah, I would be looking for silvers, especially if I knew after Ganon told me where they were. Probably that's where they were. But I'm not good enough with the spins to do silverless. So as we wait for the runners to get going here, does not look like we're starting with boots today, which is also an interesting choice. Usually Fast Friday, we usually start with boots. So I know some other changes were made instead. So perhaps the 7-4 Fast Ganon is the instead of having boots. So Sokol, I know you run it more than I do as far as racing. Would you rather it be 7-4, or would you rather have boots and know it's a 7-7 seed?
Well, since this is a new game type that we're trying out, I don't really know. I prefer the 7-7 with boots, but we'll see how today's race goes, and maybe I'll change.
And the other thing that we could be interested on is if we have 3 crystals in the light world, and we're getting underway here. So Calv starting in Link's house, and so is Fox, and Cole Power is starting at Sanctuary, and we have 3 crystals of the 4 we need in the light world, and we have a bow in Link's house. So there's our bow already. And what that kind of does is it kind of gives our runners a quick access to that first crystal that they'll need to defeat Ganon. And it looks like our tier 1 tree pull, just single rupees here, unfortunately. Nothing worth speaking of. All right, so let's see what the uncle is having. Oh, there is a sword in the mushroom spot today. And my first shield on uncle. Let's see what's in the drop down today, as well as in the first chest. $20 there. And a heart piece race game has. Ooh, the flute.
Yeah, we were dogging this Fast Friday, but it actually is becoming fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Fluting one of the best places possible that you can. The only
Yeah.
place that's probably more convenient would be like the Chicken Hut or something like that.
Anywhere in Kakariko, really.
Yeah, anywhere in Kakariko, but it's
Bottle
kind
vendor.
of yeah. So we're a mirror away and a light source from being able to beat our first two crystals. Who needs a fire lamp? They just need to find a fire rod. All right, so blind set, we got triple bombs, more bombs there. $20 and the ice rod. No search for that today.
Well, that's convenient. Though
And the
might...
other thing about the 4 is you can make it any 4 dungeons you want.
Yeah, so you might not even need
your
that.
4. Any 4 crystal dungeons, rather, not any 4. Can't do the pendant ones. That wouldn't help you. All right, let's see what the bar has today for us. There's our other sword, so we know where Master Sword essentially is now. So that is pretty much, we guarantee we will have at least Master Sword going into Ganon.
What is
No
in the
one
well
runner
today?
has that yet. Sorry.
Sorry, I was going to say, what's in the well today? Some bombs and some rupees.
Yep, more rupees. So maybe Zora has our tempered sword? You know, oh, there's another sword. So we now know where 3 swords are.
Yeah, this is going to be a fast race.
Yeah. So now we know where Master Sword is. We know where's what will be tempered sword for Wind Fox. So that will make the Ganon fight even that much easier. So instead of doing 52 spins, it'll only be some slashes and 12 spins. So nowhere near as terrible as it could have.
And while everyone's rechecking everyone else's checks, I'd like to shout out our sole tracker for 4 screens today, the Third X. So give him a follow as well.
Yeah, that is never an easy task. And Wind Fox does have his tempered sword. Sees $50 in the library, won't be coming back for that.
And he's about to get his flute.
Yes, he is.
So what wonders will await us on Southern Shore check?
Well, after Kakariko gave us our sword upgrades, all we need now is a fire source of some type to be able to beat Eastern Palace, and then a book to beat Desert, and a mirror to beat Hera, and then we're 3/4 of the way to being able to get to Ganon. And of course, we still need our Moon Pearl and gloves and hammer to get there. But there's a lot of checks that we can do to get to that. So we're in good shape. And Calvin gonna get his tempered sword from the mushroom spot. And we'll see if we see Ice Ride on land moles or not.
And where is Wind Fox going?
Well, it looks to me like he's gonna check Link's house, get his bow, and let's see if he does South Shore. That would be my guess. He's probably gonna stick to his normal checks here, and Calvin will be the first one into the dam. No mirror, no hook shot to make this any faster, unfortunately. There's the book and access to Desert Palace. All we need now is a fire source and potentially boots. I always forget sometimes that dungeon can be boots locked.
That it can.
Although in a 4-7, do you risk and just go straight to the back if you could find the big key early and just say to heck with the front? Would you ever do that?
I would probably attempt that. If I have access to the boss and it's like a last crystal, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no need to go look for the boots.
Maybe we'll find boots here in Mini Moldorm Cave.
That would be interesting. That would be the best. All right, let's see what it's here. Just a piece of heart. There's our moon pearl, which we do need. The red meringue, 10 sticks, and $50. So that gives us access to Zora if they so desire to go up that way and fake flipper.
Well, Zora is not yet in logic.
Right, with no glove, not technically, but with that moon pearl, they can easily get there. All right, so Calvin going over to Desert, seeing $50 on the ledge, probably won't be going in for that, but he's going to take a peek into Desert Palace now and see if, in fact, it is boots locked or not. The worst thing that we could potentially see is if the boots were on a certain other tablet that we can't get to right now.
And it looks like Chloe and Windfox are heading to Sarashva and East.
Yeah, saying to the man who has a long name who should have shortened it.
Mr. S.
Mr. S. Yes. See, then he wouldn't have had a problem being the village elder. All right, let's see what's in his closet today. We got a heart container. There's the hook shot and triple bomb. So that makes going up to Death Mountain a lot more enticing for Coal Power and for Windfox. And Lemming is going to be checking the Ice Rod Cave.
Yeah, I was surprised Chloe and Windfox did not check out Ice Rod Cave with the flute here.
Oh,
and
there's the hammer.
Oh, so that gives
you had said it. Oh, that is painful.
So that gives you access to
we are one
Harrow.
item away from Dark World access. So Lemming finds the hammer. Meanwhile, both Coal Power and Windfox are in Eastern Palace.
And I'm believing Desert was boots locked since Calvin is leaving.
That is unfortunate. And there's our other bow. We know where the bow is. We know where silvers are. If Lemming wants to go that direction.
Sorry, were they on the island?
They were on the island.
So maybe an early mirror will help us get those before.
Yeah, I mean, certainly worth the, potentially going to get them. You don't really lose anything if you get them early enough. Depending on where that mirror is, though, really would be the determining factor. And Lemming, after a couple of failed attempts, does not get the reverse fake flipper out of Hobo. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm going to fake flipper, I go up Zora first. I know it may take a little longer, but then I don't have to worry about the reverse flipper out of Hobo. I don't know how other people are able to do it. I'm never able to, so I figured it's faster for me to go the other direction. So it looks like Calvin's going to get his hammer.
Yeah, I always check the island and then go up to Zora and then come back for Hobo.
Yeah. All right. So we found Quake. And there is potentially an item in the back. We'll see. It's a 50-50 shot here. Cole Power saying, I think it's on the boss. Wind Fox thinking it's in the back. Clean dark rooms on both sides. And just a heart piece and 10 sticks in the Waterfall Ferry.
Now, with it being basic item placement, I would tend not to go out of logic as much, because a lot of the items aren't going to... A lot of items that aren't required will be locked behind themselves.
And we found out where Green Pendant is his pod today. All right, so is this the other item? It is not. So Cole Power saves himself some time here, gets the heart container from, and his first of what will be 4 crystals that he needs to defeat the game. I'm gonna get the sad news that this dungeon here is boots locked.
I was just about to say that, and you beat me to it.
Oh, I apologize then.
No, you're fine.
So the question now is, where is our lift upgrade? Because that is all we need to get Dark World access and see what our other potential dungeon may be. And 10 sticks from the old man on the mountain. Looks like Cole Power is also in Eastern. Oh, no, sorry, he's saving the old man. All right, so with the hook shot, we can take all of East Death Mountain. Top of Spectacle Rock, just $20. Inside of Spectacle Rock is 20 more bucks. All right, now it's trying to check the east side. Just looking
Money,
for
money.
those. Sorry.
You just said money, money, money.
Yep, money, money, money.
I mean, there has to be stuff here on east side.
Yeah, there's just so many potential opportunities here with Paradox Cave, and then the Spiral Cave, and with the hammer, all of Tower of Terror, assuming you don't need to go into the basement for a coffee break. But I think runners of these caliber could probably easily do that Harrow Pot glitch. All right, let's check the bottom 2 first. Paradox J, 20 bucks, heart piece. And a mail upgrade probably would be good too, because it's 4/7. You're not necessarily going to get as many heart containers as you would against Ganon, and his hugs hurt a lot. I think they do what, 8 hearts of damage on green mail?
It is something like that.
All right, so far just junk in the first 3 of Paradox Cave. There's your boots for desert. And we got boots and flute in under 15 minutes.
Hashtag Fast Friday.
Yep. And actually, it's great because the next cave of Spiral Cave is terrible if you have to walk. So we got boots. And I'm going to guess Calvin's going to go up to do Hera first before going to do Spiral Cave. But that's just a guess.
I may do Spiral Cave because that could be your fire sword.
Oh, well, there's your powder, though, on top on the floating island. And we're going to get either tablet first, which is 50 bucks. He could share some of that stimulus money that he's getting with us here in the booth, by the way.
Yes, please.
All right, let's check the downstairs part of Hera, which has our big key.
So hopefully no fire source needed. Hopefully the other two items are up here.
Yeah, let's hope so. Well, there's one of them. It looks like Calvin, maybe not as familiar or not as able to do the Hera pot glitch, decides to go up the normal ray.
Yeah, that's still one that I need to learn myself.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it either. I've seen it done. I don't know how to do it, so got me.
I just finished practicing Diver Down and Icebreaker, so...
Yeah, two very important ones for Ice Palace and Swamp.
Which we may not even see today.
Yeah, my guess is we won't. Especially now with boots. Still need a fire source for Hera, though.
I'm wondering if Chloe's going to check Escape here.
That would be an interesting choice. He certainly can. Now, he has not been over to the Ice Rod Cave to get that hammer. So going up to Death Mountain may not seem as tasteful to him just yet when he has Escape that he could do first. And if he finds a hammer and a mitt, well, and either one or two mitts, then he can even do more up there than his other fellow competitors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, this could also be a very rare seed that you do not need the hammer at all, other than Dark World access, which you may not even need depending on where the other mitts are.
I did not see what was in the first chest of this game.
I think it was just our key for
Gotcha,
the
yes.
basement.
Yeah.
So Windfox is going to do Spiral Cave first. This is an easy Trolldorm fight. Just 1, 2, and down goes Trolldorm for Calvin 919. And gets the second item, which is Kina Samaria. So no need for the basement today. Looks like Cole Power setting up a death here. Getting himself down to 1 hurt. And there's the mirror. What a nice item to get.
And he didn't even need to set up for that.
What's that?
He didn't even need to set up for that death warp. He only knew.
No, he didn't. All right, so he's going to check Dark Cross. We will not be able to necessarily see what item it is because I don't know if the map shows up in the dark. I know some of the dungeon items don't. I don't know if map is one of them.
He already got the map.
Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah. So then we will see we should be able to see whatever item he gets. And it's the flippers behind the fire rod or lamp. So that gives us access to all of our flipper checks plus Zora. And there's Aether. Hopefully we shouldn't be needing any medallions today either with 3 crystals in the light world.
Yeah, it's highly unlikely.
I give Cole Power a lot of credit. This is not easy to figure out where you are and to keep it all in your head. This all takes practice, folks. All right, so we're gonna see what's in the back of Escape with these 3 chests as well. All right, so we have pretty much garbage in the back too. So no glove in Escape at this point.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the progression is.
It's probably in desert then. Would be
True with the boots.
with the boots to the big key to the either I'm gonna guess the lamp or the fire rod, or a fetch quest that gets you there. Because we now know that we don't need it for Hera at this point. So yeah, it's got to be Desert Palace.
And Chloe's picking up his hammer.
Yep, Chloe is picking up his hammer, setting up his water walk. Lemming is going to check East Death Mountain. Not going to probably be happy with what he gets, other than the boots.
And Windfox.
That was pretty much everything that was important on the east side.
And Windfox is making the play to Death Mountain without his hammer.
That's quite unfortunate. That's why you don't miss those Sphere 1 or Sphere 0 checks, because a lot of times you'll find what you need there.
And answering chat, no one did check Lumberjack. Not that you could do it anyway without the lamp.
Yeah, you definitely aren't going to do it without lamp. That's probably true. Unless you really want Dark World access and don't care about the lamp and know how to run, I don't know, 3/4 of Aga Tower without a lamp. I wouldn't want to make that choice, but there are people who do. I mean, that both mids could be sitting on Pyramid. Oh, one on Pyramid Ledge, I should say. All right, so Calvin will be taking himself back into Desert Palace, and let's see if this is where our fire source is, or if this is where... so we now have access to the mirror, by the way, which means we have access, once we get Dark World access, to those silver arrows.
Which
So
will
we'll
make
see who decides to get them.
Yeah, it'll make that Ganon fight extremely.
Yeah, especially with such little health. Yeah, I think that might be worth the time investment. All right, so here is our big key for Calvin. What is in the big chest? If it's not a fire source, we're still locked down at Desert Palace and a potential triple dip into this place.
It has to be a fire source.
It has to be. You're right. It has to be a fire source.
At this point.
There's nowhere else to go. Unless Zora has it. Yeah, there's your lamp. And he's saving and quitting, not going.
Wow.
That's interesting. Okay. Where is he going? Is he running Aga? Oh, he might be. He's running Aga. He's got both. I think this is an Aga seed. Unless the mids are on Zora, this is an Aga seed for Dark World access.
I don't understand why he didn't complete the desert.
That's a good question. I will have to ask him that later, but I'm gonna guess he just decided.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have gloves.
Oh, yeah, so
that's why.
Complete it.
Thank you,
Good call. Now, the $1 million question that I'd have is: do you do Zora and see if he has the gloves before running up Aga Tower?
Yeah, that's gutsy.
And I don't know, did anyone check Agina's hut? Well, either way, Calvin's climb won't be that normal 7-minute, that normal 5 or 6 minute climb. It'll be much shorter with the tempered sword. So without those mitts, yeah, and yeah, I guess that means that so we could swim up to Zora now again. Like I said, with those flippers, which are sadly locked behind the lamp in Dark Cross, which Calvin hasn't done that either. He doesn't know that the flippers are locked in Dark Cross.
We could have gloves on Lumberjack.
Yeah, it certainly could be. We have no one that checked Lumberjack yet. It's one of the things I usually do really early, regardless of whether I have boots. I'm not sure how you do it, but I usually check the Lumberjack right away to know if I have to do Aga or not.
Yeah, it's always nice to have that extra incentive.
Well, with Mira and Aga being dead, it's actually even faster to get to Ganon. Because all it is a save and quit.
Right.
Once they get the fourth crystal. So I guess in that regard, it's a little faster. But not knowing where those gloves are. Now, Windfox will have some information for us because he's doing fake flippering right now. If he finds a glove on Zora, then this Aga play is totally unnecessary. But we won't know that until after Calvin has done Aga. All right, so there are potentially 15 ball possibility. Here's anywhere from 0 to 15. Right now in chat, we have about 10 seconds before that door is open. How many blue balls do you think Aga will have today? And Sokol, you sir, how many is Aga throwing out today?
I'm going to be nice and say 4.
All right, I'm going to say 3. All right, so here we go. There's one yellow, and now the rest are randomized until the 5th. There's one blue ball. We're at 2 blue balls. We are at 3 to the lightning round. Aga not playing nice. Next one will be yellow. And then we start all over again. And there's 4. And 5. And 6. Aga's really not letting you get to the dark world today. And 7.
Yeah, he's.
Now remember, all of our runners will have the same exact play.
He's being fairly stubborn.
Yeah, absolutely. Aga not playing nicely today with our runners. And down goes Aga. So the right number was 7. Did anyone in our chat get 7 today?
Head to hump.
All right, so let's see what is on the ledge. So we know that Aga's required because it does not look like Windfox got a glove. All right, so we have pendants at Meyer and Skull Woods, 5-6 crystals at Swamp and Turtle Rock. The rest are crystals. So the question is which crystals do you want to do? And you have access to Village of Outcasts with that hook shot. And Cold Power is heading up to Aga, where he will get that same exact. Can't lift that rock, Calvin. You gotta do the hammer peg. Can't lift any rocks. All right, so he will have access with that hook shot. to the east side.
Will he give us a yes, graveyard ledge check and a King's Doom check?
Yep, graveyard ledge first, and then with that mirror. Gloves can be here. And just $100, which Calvin will pick up. And right now, Coal Power is heading up Aga Tower. Wind Fox will not be far behind, neither will Lemming.
Go back, Calvin. Go back, Calvin. You could do King's Tomb.
Oh, I don't. Oh, he's missing it. Uh-oh. But he is going to give us Bumper Ledge. Which is a shovel. With the mirror, he's going to check Lumberjack Ledge.
Some blue goo.
Which also could be our gloves.
Yeah, with the 6/ Lazy Kid.
Yep, and he's going to get it. I don't blame him. All right, Coal Power about to have his extremely long Aga 1 fight with 7 blue balls. Now the question is does Sick Kid have the gloves? Because we don't know where another potential bottle is right now. We still do know, regardless, it was an Aga seed, so as long as you're there, you might as well get the item unless it's a heart piece.
Yeah, you might as well complete Thieves Town while you're in the area.
Yeah, I was just, you took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, I was going to say complete Village of Outcast, Thieves Town, get your crystal, and then basically decide where your last crystal that you want to complete is going to be.
And I think
once you have your gloves, go back up and do desert.
And I think Calvin's remembering his playing to King's Tomb now. Yeah,
good call. So we're still looking for those gloves. And of course, on a Fast Friday, Aghanim has to get his fight in, even though we didn't think we'd have to see him today.
Yeah, we had to see him once, I guess.
Yeah, he's like, I want my 2 fights too.
He doesn't want to be left out.
And I don't blame him. All right, so Lemming now starting his trip up the tower. And where is Wind Fox going?
He might be heading to Zora.
Oh, he might be. I thought he did Zora already. All right, so down goes Aga 1 and Dark World Access for Coal Power. And just $300 in the chess game. Still looking for those mitts. So we can have access to Desert Palace. All right, what does the bottle give us? It's a mushroom. It's another fetch quest. Why not on Fast Friday?
Yay for fetch quest,
Adam. Well, at least with that and Samaria, they could fake. Well, I was gonna say fake powder, but I guess not. I guess Calvin's like, screw this. I'm not fake powdering. We do know where the powder is, though. Does Zora have our gloves? He does not. Just a heart container at Zora, so it is a confirmed Aga seed.
And just
20 for all that. Oh my goodness. That is just terrible.
And we have a Bugnet in the first chest of Thieves Town. Or as I like to call it, the Swagnet.
Yes, and we didn't get a chance to use it on Aga 1. How rude.
Setting.
All right, Lemming heading into his Aga fight, and Windfox is headed up, looks like, to Aga Tower.
So if we think this out, Chloe, if he completes Thieves Town here, he'll have his third crystal. And then he could go to Swamp for his fourth crystal.
He absolutely could.
So
He doesn't need to get gloves at all.
So he's could be in go mode right now. Or he is in go mode.
He very well could be. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't even think about it. And yeah, so we may have totally different routes to getting to the end, depending on what people find here in Thieves Town. And did he just leave a chest there? Does he know what's in that chest?
He might, or he might just be thinking he's in go mode right.
Oh, well, he could. Yeah, I didn't even think. Yeah, you're right. But you still don't leave that chest there. Like, you're walking right by it, even if you're in go mode. Like,
yeah, I would pick that up.
Because if that's your gloves, I think I don't know. I think well then he's gonna have to do this one the long way. But if he finds gloves, then Desert is a much faster crystal than Swamp Palaces.
It would actually probably be close.
Well, yeah, I guess going in go mode, yeah, you're not looking for anything. Yeah, you have a point, sir.
Going through the front and then going all the way to the back. Desert might be just as long as going into Swamp at this point.
Yep. Oh, we'll have to wait and see what Chloe does here. We'll also have to see what Calvin does too. Well, he missed the map, so I guess he's lucky there.
And I'm sure Chloe didn't check Big Chest.
No. Well, there's no small key, so...
Oh, well, that's locked in.
Yeah. Alright, so Chloe onto his blind fight. So this could be the rare seed that you don't need the gloves at all. Let's see, what does Blind have? Just a heart container. Let's see where he goes next. If he goes south and doesn't do digging game, then I'm with you. You're right. He's in go mode.
He better at least check Hype Cave. Or else I'll be kind of sad.
I mean, if you were in this position, would you go into Hype? Yeah, he's not even doing the bomb ball hunt. I think he's going straight. You're right. He's going straight to Swamp. He's gonna clear it out and then save and quit and do Ganon. He's not bothering with any other chests.
He may take a detour to get those arrows.
He might, but I don't know. He's not hitting anything. Well, we'll see what he does here. Is he going to go to Hype Cave? Nope.
He's like, I'm in go mode.
Are, though, at this point, they probably almost kind of have to be there or in digging game or on Stumpy, I guess.
I mean, gloves could be completely locked.
It could be.
I mean, the seed might want you just to do these 4 crystals.
Yeah, they may not. It may not give you a choice. You're absolutely right. Well, people are asking for Fast Friday to be even faster. Well, we could be an hour, and we could be done here shortly, and have a winner on our stream.
Yeah, Chloe could be done in the next 5 or 6 minutes here.
Yep. And who would have ever thought back in 1992-93 when this game came out that there would be even thoughts of you being able to complete it legitimately? Although things have been randomized, so that is there, but in less than an hour.
Well, I don't think in 1992 no one had ever thought this would be possible.
Yeah, nor possible, nor
or it even was
still being played.
It was even anyone's thought that this thought didn't even exist that this would happen.
Nope. It didn't to me, and I played it. So there you go. I never thought this game could be randomized. I thought the items had to be in a specific place at all times.
Let's look at this diver down here.
There's Fire Rod. But he opens those two chests.
I mean, they were right there, but the one in the attic was too, so I don't...
That's just my
And this one.
Yeah, wait. I'm confused again now. Oh, there was the key. It was in the maiden cell. Alright, so that's how you got to the heart container, which is in the big key. And Lemming may not realize he's in go mode.
And Windfox is getting his silvers.
Yeah, he is. But he still has dungeons to complete. And why not use that brand new fire rod you just got to kill the boss in 13 seconds flat? Alright, so Chloe Power does have his 4 crystals that he needs to kill Ganon and to make Ganon vulnerable. And he will be just, all he has to do now is save and quit and go right into the hole. So no need for Height Cave today. No need for any of that. It's even going to bother saving and quitting. He might be going after the silvers. Yep. Looks like he's going after silvers.
Yeah, this 15 seconds will be time well spent here. But Windfox has given us a hype cave check.
Alright, so is this where our glove is? No. Art piece? Arrow sticks? Bottle? Stick? And the bottle. So nope, no glove there. So it's probably somewhere in pod, would be my guess. Or I don't know if Stumpy was checked or those. Or just maybe locked somewhere else. Alright, Chloe Power enters phase 2. This is not an easy fight, folks, without Blue Mal. Ganon, yeah, Ganon hugs hurt a lot. No safeties. I'll have to be a little more careful this time. Calvin decided to make a couple of extra checks here for some health. Stumpy just having 10 sticks. All right, on to phase 2 again for Chloe Power. Oh, there's hurt.
He should be good, though.
Yep. Enters phase 3. Lemming having a little bit of trouble with blind, but does finally get him down.
Oh!
Oh.
Commentator's curse. I am so sorry.
All right, so no flippers for Calvin yet. Where is he going now?
Looks like he's heading towards the pod area.
No, it's not a crystal, but he can complete Eastern Palace, so I guess there's that. He does not know where the flippers are and where his go mode item is at this point. And another death for Cole Power. And it just shows it is not easy to beat Ganon on green mail and just a few hearts, even with Tempered Sword.
And Windfox is heading into Swamp, not knowing what we know, so he will probably full clear.
Yep. Did he not complete Tower of Hera, or did he?
He did not have the hammer while he was up
Oh, so he didn't complete Hera. Ugh.
or the mirror.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to full clear Swamp. All right, well, we'll see how long that takes him. And Calvin is as far away from those slippers as he could be. And Lemming is in go mode and enters Swamp Palace. No silvers for him at this point. We'll see if he gets them after. I think I would have gotten some potions first, but he doesn't have a bottle, Chloe Power, so... Alright, enters phase 3, gets out his silvers.
He should have went to Hype Cave, I'm just saying.
Coulda. You said it earlier, yeah, for the first time bottles made Hype Cave worthwhile. Alright, so now down to the final thing. He got the silver arrows. Gets the torch glitch. Not as important with silvers, mind you, but they are important. When you're doing Master Sword Silver Listen, down goes Ganon for Chloe Power. Get your GGs in chat for Chloe Power, who completes this seed. And all he has to do is cross a little 1x3 bridge. And he does. He finishes first on our restream with an official time of 150. 50 minutes and 21 seconds. Good for first overall on the restream, but good only for third. He's behind Plasma Kappa, who finished with 47 minutes and 10 seconds, and Banta, who finished first with 43 minutes and 48 seconds. Get your GGs in chat for all of our runners. If you haven't done so already, please give them all a follow. Calvin919, Chloe Power, Windfox, and of course Lemming, and of course my co-commentator Sulky2044, who has kept us on track today. And our tracker today is the FX19, I believe, or 13. I'm not exactly sure.
The third X.
The third X. Sorry, buddy. And we are joined by Chloe Power. GG's, buddy.
GG's. Hello. How are things?
Oh, you
We're
know.
gonna ask you the same question first. How was that Aggle 1 fight? 7 blue balls.
Yeah, that was a lot. I had a seed a couple days ago that was also like 7 or 8, so I'm like, stop it.
Yeah, Aggle was just not playing nice with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, and it was required. It's funny having a seed with no gloves. Like, the only other time I see that is like entrance or sometimes invert.
Yeah, we still haven't the slightest idea where those gloves are at this point.
Yeah, but they might not even be accessible. They could both be in Ganon's tower.
They very well could have been. Yep.
So my question is, I know you were in go mode, and that's what you were thinking, but why didn't you go to hype?
Because I knew where silvers were, and I didn't need anything.
There were 2 bottles.
Oh, well, of course there were. I don't know. I mean, I just wanted silvers. I figured 6 hearts Ganon would have been fine, because I've done damageless Ganon with that gear before. And I'm like, I can't do it today, though. Oh well.
Yeah,
I mean, I
what
still
it is.
wasn't beating Bonta, though. Speed demon.
You would have been close.
I might have been close to Plasma, but... Yeah, Bonta, like, I guarantee Bonta did like 90% of the same route, and it's just that good at this game. That lamp, though.
Yeah, how about that
thing.
lamp for you?
That
Bottlenecked
every part. Well, right, I mean, I figured it was an Agassiz at that point, and like, I'm going into desert, like, without lamp or glove, at that point saying lamp or glove is in desert. I would have loved to finish desert, but that was not a thing.
Yeah, we totally forgot no one had gloves, and we're like, why isn't he finishing desert? And I was like, oh yeah, no gloves.
Right, yeah, that's what I was thinking for the longest time, is like, I don't want to go to desert until I find at least one of those things. Which is why I ended up putting it off till last. And then I got to Zora with exactly 499 rupees.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, it was 1 rupee short, and I was like, well, the flippers were out of logic anyways, I'm not even dealing with this today.
I think it was just a heart container in Zora, so you didn't miss much.
Yeah.
And the unknown hat on pedestal.
And I think someone found a glove, because someone's in Calvin found a glove somewhere, because he is in desert completing it.
He must have found it in pod.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
why did he do pod though?
He didn't have his hammer when he went up to the mountain.
That's right. The hammer was required to... Well, basically the hammer was just required for Swamp Block.
Alright, Lemming does get the torch glitch and starts his spins against Ganon, no silver.
Did he not check Island then?
Either he didn't check it, or he didn't decide, or he saw it and didn't decide to get it. I don't know which. We'll have to ask him after. And Calvin showing us Lenmos.
You can do the seed without hammer. Yeah. You just do Thieves Town instead of Swamp Palace.
Alright, so down goes Lamolus for Calvin 919. He gets his 4th crystal, and we'll head over to join Lemming in the Ganon fight. If you had found gloves in village, in anywhere in Thieves Town, would you have gone to desert or would you have still gone to swamp?
Like if Blind had dropped them, or I found them before
Well,
the
if
big
Blind
key,
had dropped the gloves,
yeah, I
would you have
probably would.
gone?
See, that's tough. It's a wash either way at that point. I think desert would be slightly faster, but not by a lot.
Well, while you're
Just to
contemplating
interrupt
that,
you for 1 second, Lemming did
Yeah.
finish the seed with an official time of 56 minutes and 29 seconds. Good for second overall and fourth overall on our 7 restreams. And I gotta stop thinking it's an hour. For some ungodly reason, my brain is still thinking it's an hour long.
and we're
When
joined
you
with
finished your seed, Cole, I was like, oh, he finished this with an official time of 1 hour, 51 minutes. And I'm like, wait, there's no one there. There's not a one. Why am I giving him an whole hour more than? Oh,
and Lemmy joins us now. Hello, Lemmy.
GG's, Lemming.
Yeah, thanks. No comment to the death.
So your thoughts on a 7 blue ball Aga 1 required seed?
When I get the lamp, then I think it was really needed. So yeah, and had a thought that there will be some quizzes that I can beat without my glove, and that was.
Question for you, Lemmy. Did you know where silvers were and skip them, or did you not see?
I knew where they are on the higher island, but I think so. No, I don't want to get them. It will be easy then. Too easy.
Might be too easy for you.
Yeah.
That's a trap.
I'm getting those arrows every time.
Only
Yeah,
the
me too.
firebird patrolling me.
Yeah, I'm with him. I get the arrows every time. But then again, that's why you guys are running and not me.
And Windfox takes an unfortunate death to Blind.
Ooh.
Well, it's okay.
So, apparently, watching Calvin, he found a glove in pod.
Pod. Okay.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts on that?
Why you go then to the green pendant? You can
Yeah,
see that.
that was my take on. I'm like, why did he go into Pendant Pod?
Just say
He hasn't found the flippers. He doesn't know where flippers are.
Oh, well, even.
Oh, without flippers, he's not going into swamp. Definitely not going to Skull Woods or Ice Palace without gloves.
Yeah.
So I guess going into Pendant Pod was probably his best bet. And they found a glove, so he was able to finish off Landmolus. So it's
That's why.
yeah, he missed his gloves there.
So the flippers was in Dark Cross, right?
Yep,
Right, it was in
flippers
Dark
were in Dark Cross.
Yeah.
And Calvin should be 1 or 2 swings away here.
Yep.
I was shortly, when I get the flippers, I was shortly thinking about to go to Zoa again, but he will baited us again, so why do it?
All right, so
Yeah,
get
I
your
mean-
GGs in chat for Calvin919. All he has to do is cross that little 1x3 bridge. He finishes with an official time of 1 hour exactly and 49 tenths of a second. Get your GGs in chat. He's good for 5th overall, 3rd on our restream. And now we wait for Windfox, who needs to finish Blind. And he does.
Yeah.
So he will be heading to Ganon. I'm sure he's going to take a quick detour to the witch's hut to get a potion.
Yeah, he might. He has silver. He's just gonna save and quit and end up on the pyramid.
And we're joined by Calvin. GG's, Calvin.
Hey, thanks.
GG's, Calvin.
GG.
GG, thanks.
So we kind of know where you were as far as finding those gloves because you had no flippers. Do you want to know where the flippers were, or do you not care?
Yeah, go ahead, hit me,
So-
because they gotta be somewhere.
Yep, flippers were in
silvers
Dark
are on-
Cross. In that chest there.
Okay.
And it was, considering what the game wanted you to do logically to get that lamp first to then go get the flippers is kind of a little mean. Then, of course, giving you a 7 blue ball AGA 1 force plate is also not very nice either. But you guys all handled the seed as far as I'm concerned with poise and excellence. I would have still been mucking my way through something.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I think the gloves definitely bailed me out. Like when I finished a couple checks, like Hype Cave, all those checks over there, I'm like, I missed something because I only have like, maybe there's something in Eastern. I could have finished it when I got the lamp, logically, but I'm like, you know what? Let's leave that. Let's go ahead and gamble, do AGA early, and yeah. So I think the seed wanted you to go get the lamp, go to Dark Cross, get the flippers. Eastern, Thieves Town, and then like Swamp and something else.
Swamp and Para.
Yeah, Para. Yeah.
Yeah, I think most of the other vendors did Swamp because they got those flippers earlier.
But
Well,
I think the
so
gloves
we've already asked Cole, so I'm going to ask our other 2 runners who didn't get the gloves. Had Blind dropped the gloves, but for Lemming, would you have then gone straight to Desert Palace, or would you have still gone to Swamp?
Well,
And
were
when
you always just
Oh.
going to Swamp no matter what happened? And we're also joined by Win Fox. GG.
GG, everybody.
what did you think of that seed, Winfox?
Fairly simple. I stopped paying attention to my tracker when I hit Dark World off AGA and didn't realize that's why I was making all the stupid checks. Just the Swamp Palace and Thieves Town was all I needed and didn't realize it. Yeah, overall it was a pretty simple seed, pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was nice to have around a 1 hour seed. Some had a sub hour.
yeah.
Yeah, but not much time separated our runners. It was really a tight race from beginning to end. There was really like nothing that said that was kind of trolly in the seat at all. Even the ice rod was kind of nice and given to our runners early, even though it was never used.
Yeah, that actually ice rod, and then the medallions, the cane being dropped off of Voldor. I'm like, is it gonna expect us to do Mire or Turtle Rock as our 4th crystal?
Oh,
'Cause
that
they
would have
could
been
have
just
set that
terrible.
up.
Yeah, thankfully you guys were so far away from that. But I guess had you
Very
not gotten
fire
the,
rod, yeah.
Yeah, had you guys not gotten, well, Fire Rod was locked in Swamp, but had you guys not gotten the flippers and the Fire Rod was somewhere else, and yeah, that's as gross as that is, it could have been, but I'm saying thankfully it was not, because who wants to see Turtle Rock when you don't have to?
Right.
It's a wasted dungeon.
It could have headed into Pod, Swamp Palace, and D's Town. Could have buried the Fire Rod. Oh, Ice Palace wasn't doable without the Fire Rod either, so could have put crystals at Mire and Turtle Rock, and you could have had to do those.
You're absolutely right. You're you're thinking very evil like us commentators now.
I'm bringing out my chat thoughts.
Did anybody find any of the gloves at all to quickly do desert pallets?
There was
I did.
one in Pod, supposedly.
Yeah, Calvin did because he did not have the flippers that were in Dark Cross. So he had no choice but to find the mitts that were in Pod. So we at least know where one of them are. We don't know where the other one is.
Yeah, I spent a chunk of time trying to find myths so I could quickly finish up. Desert never did, so that's why I just decided just to do Swamp.
Well, I guess then that answers my question from you. Had Blind or one on your route dropped the gloves, would you have gone from Blind to Deep Desert Palace rather than going to Swamp? And I guess that answers my question.
Oh, I easily would have gone over to Desert Palace because I was already at Glenmola's. I was in the back half already. All I needed was the gloves, plus Silvers would have made that a 10-second fight compared to a 3 Death Blind fight.
So, any final thoughts from anyone else?
You guys want to get another seed rolled? I'm just kidding.
Shout outs to Aga for making this a fast Friday.
He did not get the memo on that.
Yep, he did. He definitely did not. Not only did he not get the memo, but he made you guys sit through 7 blue ball.
That too.
Unless you
That was
mean you
just
screw up.
Not nice.
Unless you mean you screw up and it's 10.
Unless you, well, yeah.
And studying the bosses to kill them as fast as you can.
Yeah,
But-
GG's everyone. Good job today. I'm glad we were able to get a crew together to stream this today because this was a very...
Yeah, GG's to everyone else. Thanks, commentator, to trackers, and Speed Gaming for putting this on. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks again.
Yeah,
Thank you everyone and GG's. Have a good one.
have a good day.
And I guess with that, we should start to wrap it up here.
Yeah, why don't you do that, Sokol?
Well, I wanted to thank all of our featured runners today, Calvin919, Lemmy, Chloe Prower, and WinFox470. You should give them all follows. As well as our sole tracker today doing quadruple duty was the Third X, so give him a follow as well. And as well as myself and my co-commentator, Nitro6003 and Sokol2044.
See ya.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else, Nick?
No, just, again, give everybody a follow. This was an absolute great Fast Friday, and we even got both boots and flute still. But yeah, Aga1 did not get the message that he's not included in Fast Friday.
And I think I might want to give this mode another try. I think this might be my new for a Fast Friday, that is.
Yeah, certainly was fast. Faster than usual Fast Friday goes.
Yeah, for sure. Well, anyway, we're going to end our stream here. Everyone stay safe. And give everyone... Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.